The Miracle of Friendship by Anonymous. A miracle called friendship dwells within the heart. A miracle called friendship dwells within the heart. You don't know how it happens or when it gets its start, but the happiness it brings always gives a special gift. Can you realize that friendship is one of God's most precious gifts? Can you realize that friendship is one of God's most precious gifts?
SYBA Semester 3. Today is my poem Lesson, written by William Henry Davis. God is this lively, full of care. We have no time to stand and fret, no time to stand beneath the poles and stare as long as sheep or calves. No time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hit their notes in grass. No time to see in broad daylight. Streams full of stars like skies at night. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet, how they can dance. No time to wait till her mouth gave in reach that smile her eyes big. A pool like this is if full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. Thank you.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Nandini Jadhav from SYBA Semester 3. Today is my poem written by Rabindranath Tagore. The butterfly comes not months but moment and has time enough. Time's breath of change, but the clock in its parallel make it mere change and no wealth. Let your life lightly dance on the edges of time, like dew on the tip of leaf. Thank you.
I am Krishna Chauhan from SYBA. Today is my poem. Once in a golden hour, I cast toward the sea. Up there came a flower, the people said a bee. To and fro they went, through my garden bower, and muttering discontent pressed me and my flower. Then its view so tall, it wore a crown of light, but thighs from over the wall stone deceived by night. So did fall and white by every town and tower, till all the people cried, splendid is the flower. Read my little feather. Did that sun may read most can light the flower now, for all have got the seed, and some are pretty enough, and some are poor indeed, and some again the people call it butterbeer, written by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Thank you.
I would like to recite a poem by Rabindranath Tagore, which is my song. This song of mine will bring its music around you, my child, like a fond arms of love. The song of mine will touch your forehead like a kiss of blessings. When you are alone, it will sit by your side and whisper in your ear. When you are in the crowd, it will fence you about with aloneness. My song will be like a pair of wings to your dreams. It will transport your heart to the verge of unknown. It will be like a faithful star overhead when dark night is over your world. My song will sit in the pupils of your eyes and will carry your sight into the heart of things. And when my voice is silenced in death, my song will speak in your living heart. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, respected chief guest, respected principal sir, Aditi madam, Parul madam, myself Rekha Ridra. I would like to remember our head of the department, Dr. K.C. madam and Nayan sir, who are busy fulfilling their responsibilities as NSS officers. So today I am here to recite a poem by Edgar Albert Guest. The title of the poem is Equipment, and this is how the poem goes. Figure it out for yourself, my lad. Figure it out for yourself. You have all that the great have had. You have all that the great have had. With this equipment, they all began. start for the top and say I can. Look them over the wise and great. Take their food from a common plate. Look them over the wise and great. They take their food from a common plate. And similar knives and forks they use. With similar laces they tie their shoes. The world considers them brave and smart. The world considers them brave and smart. But you have all they had when they made their start. But you have all they had when they made their start. You can triumph and come to skill. You can triumph and come to skill. You can be great if only you will. You can triumph and come to skill. You can be great if only you will. You are well equipped for what fight you choose. You have legs and arms and a brain to use. You are well equipped for what fight you choose. You have legs and arms and a brain to use. The man who has risen, great deeds to do. The man who has risen, great deeds to do, began his life with no more than you. Began his life with no more than you. You must say where you want to go. You must say where you want to go. How much you will study the truth to know. How much you will study the truth to know. God has equipped you for life. God has equipped you for life, but He lets you decide where you want to be. But He lets you decide where you want to be. Courage must come from the soul within. Courage must come from the soul within. The men must furnish the will to win. So figure it out for yourself, my lad. Figure it out for yourself. You were born with all the great have had. You were born with all the great have had. With your equipment, they all began. With your equipment, they all began. Get hold of yourself and say I can. Get hold of yourself and say I can. Thank you for devoting your precious time.
Namaskar, respected Dr. Nagar sir, respected Dr. Nagar sir, Ms. Aditi madam, Ms. Parul madam, and my dear sisters. I am Vedanshi Joshi, and today I am going to recite the poem Chitto Jetha Vaishunyo, with a mind is without fear. This is from Rabindranath Tagore's Gitanjali, literary meaning song offerings, composed and published about 120 years ago, and also mentioned in Tagore's 1913 Nobel Prize citation. It's worth mentioning here, friends. Rabindranath Tagore himself translated some of his Bengali works into English, including this poem. This poem expresses the author's longing for a heaven of freedom, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. Chitto Jetha Vaishunya, where the mind is without fear, has inspired millions of people in the Indian subcontinent, and to me, it's more like a prayer, and a goal to action to do my part in creating a better world for our future generations, one where human beings can live with freedom, dignity, and experience progress and peace. Where the world is without fear and the head is held high. Where the world is without fear and the head is held high. Where knowledge is free. Where knowledge is free. Where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. Where words come out from the depth of truth. Where words come out from the depth of truth. Where tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection. Where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert scent of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake, where the world is without fear and the head is held high. Where the mind is let us all do what we possibly can to create that heaven of freedom that Rabindranath Tagore visualized almost half a century before India's independence. Thanks for listening. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Myself, Macbeth. Tomorrow
tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that stretches and feeds his hour upon the stage and then is here no more. Is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
This soliloquy is Gurukul Frost's soliloquy. Was this the phase that launched 1,000 ships and burned the topless star of Ilium? Sweet Helen, make me immortal with thy kiss. Her lips suck forth my soul. See, where it flies. Come, Helen, come. Come, Helen, come. Give me my soul again. Thank you so much.